To stop for work reasons, but I'm looking forward to getting back to it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into the game. I've been wanting to play for. Actually, I had this game queued up last year when I had to stop. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and pick up right where we left off and jump back into Space Pirates and Zombies. It's a This is a sort of a top-down space sim. One of my favorites. And I haven't played since the last when I first played this game. It was just Space Pirates and Zombies, not bounty hunters. I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit, I think. New game. Whoa. Alright, let's see. You can decide how large the galaxy will be. The larger the galaxy, the less commodities each system will have. Smaller galaxies have more condensed experience, but can be more difficult to level as the level range. More difficult as the level range between any two stars is larger. Alright, let's do. Wow. Let's do difficulty normal, because I remember I want to play as 2 after this, so I'm gonna do normal because I think the end of this game is a bit grindy. Let's do total stars 255. That goes all the way down to 150. Let's leave it at the default 255, 225. Yeah. Interesting. So it starts us. Let's see. All right. We want to do tutorial. We don't want randomized tech progression. Let me see here. 1 second. All right. Okay. Alright, and all these should be good. Let's generate one more time. No, I can't remember if we were looking for a specific star layout in the beginning. These are all pretty packed together. 1, 5, 6, 20. Alright, this looks good. Let's go ahead and start. Colonizing space. It's cool that it's randomized each time, so we're gonna get a pretty new experience.
Space is a vast and desolate frontier, covering a seemingly infinite distance. Even the speed of light is dwarfed by the unimaginable scale of our galaxy. It took nearly 250 years to bridge the void between Earth and its closest neighboring star. Mankind had mastered the folding of space-time, but relied on the use of warp gates. Massive drone ships journeyed through deep space for centuries, deploying pairs of warp gates which allowed instantaneous travel between connections.
I remember some of these ship types.
Warpgate travel had not become commonplace until the discovery of a stable element, number 126. This element contained bizarre, transmutable properties, allowing it to be reconfigured into different forms of matter. This made it the most valuable and sought-after commodity in the universe. Mankind quickly became completely dependent on element 126, which the first miners named Res. Due to the increasing demand for Res, the Warpgate network became privatized. Anyone with ample funding was able to deploy new and unregistered warp gates. Like a new gold rush, convoys of miners traversed the expanding warp network looking for Res deposits. This drove them closer and closer to the galactic core, where Res deposits became richer and richer. A growing number of isolated colonies became unmanageable. As the unique ecologies of each discovered planet intermixed through trade, potential pandemics became a concern. The United Terran Alliance was formed to control interplanetary contamination. They moved to heavily restrict gate access. Military blockades began to screen all trade ships traveling between gates, attacking any unregistered ships that attempted to use them. For a time, the UTA was able to maintain control, but they soon crumbled under the weight of rapid expansionism and bureaucracy. Unable to manage their fleets and borders, the military hierarchy collapsed. Without central leadership, the UTA fleets dissolved into a series of isolated subcells that rarely communicated or traveled beyond local space. Each military subcell now struggles to control their systems by whatever laws they see fit to implement. Despite the enforced isolation, rogues continue the gold rush while refugees amass hidden away from the UTA's eye. They survive within the vast junk fields of an abandoned Earth. There they build a massive flagship named the Clockwork. With it they intend to travel to the galactic core in search of a legendary motherlode of Res.
Oops. Alright, so here is my mothership. Don Gibson. Okay, folks, it's that time again. This will be our 7th engine test of the week. I don't want to go to bed with radiation burns again tonight, alright? Let's get those puppies fired up good and proper this time. Dr. Carl Memford. Yes, well, you see, we're lucky the toilet's even flush on this brick. I've managed to bootstrap the induction coil to the main core to boost output, but I don't expect to maintain a viable reaction. Nuclear particle physics and duct tape do not mingle well, yes? Carl, I have no idea what you're talking about. Just turn the bloody thing on. Elsa Young. Damn, the magnetic stabilizer is blue. We have major breaches on deck 6 through 10. Our escort ships are gone, and we're venting atmosphere. We have crew casualties. Oh, crewmen can always be replaced. The ship damage, on the other hand, well, I told you this piece of junk wouldn't hold back an overload. Did you honestly expect any different? Look at what you have. At what I have to work with here. Elsa Young. The blown stabilizer system will have to be replaced before we can even think about trying this again. It's a common part. I'm sure there is another one in the junk field somewhere. We still have a working hangar. Let's fire up the fabricator system and build a ship to retrieve it. There's space to build a ship. Let's see, ship's log updated. Let's see, engine failure. Alright, so this is a quest log. Get the mothership up and running again. There are 3 advisors. We're on chapter 1. Let's see, hangars. Empty hangar. Select hangar. So, what do we got here? Tiny hulls. We can build the short bus. The short bus is a tiny mining ship designed to break up small asteroids for processing. It has little value in combat. It's mostly a non-existing, but it has almost non-existing product cost to make it a reliable fallback ship. All right, so let's see, hull strength, hull mass, maneuverability, crew capacity, cargo capacity. Small mining mounts, utility mounts. All right. Alright, so reactor shield and engine upgrades, desired surplus crew. Interesting. Ah, so we can, okay. Put it with. So it's got 2 tractor beams, small tractor beams, and 1 mining laser. The mining laser creates an oscillating beam, causing targets to vibrate violently, shaking them apart. Sustained contact with from the oscillating beam will cause rock to like matter to weaken and fracture. It has almost no effect on energy shields or metallic plating. Alright, let's see here. Small tractor beam. Most ships can transport non-organic materials and cargo holds at extremely short distances. Tractor beams are used to tow small objects into transport range. So, alright, so we've got engine, reactor, and surplus shields. Everything is surplus. Surprise. Let's see, the surplus reactor uses last generation technology that has a lower than average capacity and power output. The power output determines how quickly the capacitor is recharged. Weapons fire shields and engines will consume capacity energy. What did I just do? Okay, I guess that selects it. Okay. The surplus engine is poor imitation of a modern engine. It has a weak forward and lateral and rear thrusters. The forward thrusters are slightly more powerful than the maneuvering thrusters. Okay, makes sense. What do we got here? Surplus cloak or surplus shield? Interesting. Let's see, shield. The surplus shield is an outdated version of the standard shield. Shields are highly effective in deflecting projectiles and explosions, however, are weak to beam technology. All shields require an undisrupted period of time in order to re-establish after collapse. Surplus cloak is an old design, but is still a favorite of smugglers and bounty hunters on a budget. While engaged in a cloak, the ship's movement capability is somewhat reduced to maintain stealth. Ships firing from a cloaked state do 33% bonus damage. This bonus damage can be further enhanced with research and specialists. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to leave it at stock. We're going to leave crew at stock. Design. Change hull. Okay, that's... okay. So let's say we can fit 2. Current ship... Interesting. I guess the same we can fit 2 of these things and cargo hold, cargo or shuttle bay 1. Alright, let's go ahead and build this thing. Newly constructed ships take time to arrive. Push space if you wish to exit the hangar, view, and wait. Okay. Ship under construction. Alright, let's see here. W, S, rear, A, D, X, stabilize. Stabilize, alright, stabilize fires everything. What did he say? He's something about taking a crap in the... Alright, fetch part. Alright, how far can we zoom out? Alright, not too bad. Zoom in, zoom out.
Maybe you should read this.
What am I doing again? Nearly everything of importance is marked on the radar, allowing you to see it when it is off screen. Radar indicators will be pinned to the edge of the screen, showing you the direction and orientation of the ships. If you're confused as what you should be doing, you can just see your... Yes, we will be confused what we're doing. You can see your primary objectives in your ship's log, F1. Just about every menu you can see you'll have a help indicator. Click the help indicators to find out useful information about what you're looking for. Awesome. My kind setup. Well, that was it. That was the part we needed. Awesome. Well, cool. You can kind of see Dr. Carl Memford. All right. Well, that should fix the stabilizer, but the Overlord compromised the structural integrity of the ship more than I initially thought. We can't jump with a breach like this. I've written up an extensive list of repairs that will have to be satisfied before I will conduct another test. Meanwhile, I'll be in my quarters. Let me know when you're done cleaning up your failure. Oh, Carl. Bad attitude. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I really do hate that man. We're going to need to replace more than just one ship if we expect to cork that hole anytime soon. Gibson, that's unfortunately easier said than done. The hull damage vented most of our res supply. We even lost all the damn liquor. We need to restock before we can build any more ships. There's a mining station in the system. Elsa, you've worked with the miners before. See if you can convince them to harvest, let us harvest in their territory. Push space to travel to another location. System map, star map, ship's log. Alright, so this is what we're doing. I forgot there are multiple planets in each system. So it's got left warped location. Jupiter. This is a civilian headquarters for this system. A mining base will sell you res in exchange for goons. Okay, I guess that's what it sells, and I assume the smiley face is maybe like rep happiness. Alright, let's jump. I contacted the mining base. They're all drunk on industrial paint stripper, so it wasn't too hard to convince them to let us harvest some res. We have to be very careful around here. The mining base is automated and won't think twice about slicing us in half with that mining beam. Let's siphon what we need and move on. Mining base, your prospecting request has been granted. Please refrain from tampering with the automated mining systems. If you happen to be exposed to the vacuum space, please proceed to the nearest eye wash station and rinse thoroughly. Thank you and have a pleasant day. Dr. Memford. This should be interesting. The asteroid they are drilling into is even more dense than you are, Elsa. There is no way we can crack it. Only a station class core mining beam can even come close. We will have this guy's. We will have to grab the spill off the table scraps. I feel like such a transient.
This is a public service announcement.
Okay, res processing. The mothership is too slow to scout for res on its own, so it deploys a short-range warp beacon that can transfer ships and res back and forth instantaneously. You can find res by destroying asteroids with weapons fire, mouse 1, flyby res, load it into cargo bay. Return to the beacon, automatically transfer res back to the mothership for processing. You can process res count in the upper... Alright, cool. Cargo indicator. Keep an eye on how much cargo ship your space has. The more full the cargo bay, the slower the ship will go. Beware that smaller ships cannot carry large piles of res. You don't have a large... Ooh, you can always break apart res with weapons fire. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Let's see. Supply of res near mining. Base, collect what you can and bring it back to the beacon for processing. Green 1, blue 5, yellow 25. Okay. Ooh, okay, I guess we'll start with the beam. Oh, it's gonna snag him too. No! We're full already, okay. I guess we're gonna have to basically battle the station for be faster than his tractor beams. I guess we go back to the okay, good, it has a tractor beam. So we're at 8 of 20. Alright. Speed limit. 57,000 miles per hour. Nice. Alright, are we full? We're full. I remember this res mining. Lots of green stuff. Alright, this should do it. So let's see, upper right hand corner, upper left hand, we've got our ship status. 16 shield, 40 hull, looks like. Cargo is full now, or just dropped it off. Elsa. We have enough res to build the extra ship that we're going to need. Plus, I was able to officially kick ass and salvage another hangar. Nice. We should be able to support 2 ships now. Cool. Memford. That is the good news. Here's the bad news. The explosion all but wiped out our construction database. Nobody backed up their hard drive. Great. Luckily, I was able to recover the data for a single small fighter called the Dart. I recommend we build a couple. Our current ship can't even cut butter, let alone stand up against any UTA ships. Well, finally some progress. Let's see to it that we collect what we need and build 2 darts. We're not leaving until we have some ships fit for combat. Okay, so I assume I go back through the... Let's see, build 2 attack ships. You can now have 2 hangars. Set them both to dart ships so you can take on some combat. You can refit existing ships with different hull types. Set any short bus ships to dart ships. Push F2.
I sure hope you're paying attention. There will be a quiz after.
Alright, from the hangar view, you can fully customize every aspect of your ship designs. By default, your ship will be outfitted with nothing but surplus components. Even early on, you'll have access to several different components. Click on the mount icons on the ship to see what you can install. You can also modify shields, engines, and the reactor, which powers everything on the ship. More advanced the component, the more it will cost you. Be sure to refit your obsolete ships whenever you unlock new technology. Oh, cool. As your mothership becomes more advanced, additional hangars will be added. Old hangars will also be upgraded, allowing them to support larger ships. It's usually wise to build the larger ships you can afford them. Okay. New ships available. Change hull, dart. Tiny hull. The dart. The dart is a basic fighter. It has 2 forward guns, but a fragile hull, making the dart agile but easily dispatched if damaged. Okay, 2 small shooter mounts. And let's see, we want to change hull to that. Okay. So we have pulse cannons or... Alright. Pulse cannon delivers a high-yield linear charge. The charge requires a great deal of energy to fire, quickly depleting the capacitor. Good versus armor, weak versus shields. The focal emitter is used as a long-range focus crystal to amplify and direct electromagnetic radiation will deal direct damage to anything it comes in contact with. What does extra damage to the ionized shields found on all modern chips? So its default is beam weapons, class cannon. All right, let's leave it a beam for default. I think. Yeah. Actually, no, I want to switch to cannons just to see what it's like. I have this vague memory of running beam weapons when I played this years ago. Because I read something on some forum saying beam weapons are overpowered, and I was like, hell, heck yeah, I like overpowered stuff. But I think we'll do cannons. So refit ship. Okay, so that is working on the refit. And oh, cool! It'll do it from a distance.
Ship constructed.
Oh, and it warps it back in. Interesting, fascinating. All right, so system map F5. Build 2 dart ships. We need to go back home to do this. We're just going to do it for our hangars. Let's see, hangars. How do I select the next hangar space? Maybe that blue thing is just telling me... Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. Current ship design. So this is my current ship and this is the design I've selected. Okay, makes sense. Build sheep. Well, there we go. Our fleet is slightly less pathetic now. We've got what we need. Now let's get the hell out of here. Max, so you're going to want to pick up all my stones and run off, yeah? Well, you go. You go right ahead there, Missy. But not without hearing me first. Y'all help us kick out those UTA boys and the Jimmy, and me and the boys will fix up that big old ship of yours you got floating around. What do you say? I suppose we can trust these people, providing you don't have any money in your pockets. I'm not sure we'll really have much of a choice. We're weeks away from repairing the clockwork without their help. We have a small and capable fleet now. Why not put it to some use?
Maybe you should read this.
Let's see, you are free to switch between all ships you currently have in your fleet by pressing the number key associated with the ship. Okay. Alternatively, you can cycle between all of your active ships with the E or Q keys. Any ship not directly controlling or controlled by AI. Dock with mining base. Alright, let's do it. So I can still pick up stuff if I fly right over it. Cool. Alright, let's avoid the lasers. Mining base info board. Welcome. Feel free to browse our stocks. We're always looking for able-bodied workers. Take some time. Take a look at our exciting new employment opportunities we offer. Okay. So Resin Bank 2 station. Okay, that means friend. Okay. Let's see. Convert goons to res. Black market catalog. Relations maxed.
I sure hope you're paying attention. There will be a quiz after.
Most star systems have weapon and component blueprints for sale. Some advanced blueprints come in many parts. Once you have purchased all the parts for a particular blueprint, you'll unlock a new component to use on your ship, providing your level is high enough. You can purchase blueprints by docking with either a civilian or a UTA station. Each station will sell a unique set of items. Most stations will not deal with you if your relationship is too low, so be careful who you piss off. Okay. Well, let's see. Overload emitter, standard shield, and a reactor. You cannot afford this blueprint. Requires level 2 reactor to use this component. Oh, I guess I have to research. I don't have enough knowledge to use it, maybe. Booster. Required tech level 2. Required blueprints. Okay, so number of blueprints. Can't afford it, and relationship too low, so alright, okay. A minor problem, primary mission objective. It's a good idea to pick up primary missions. They get you closer to reaching the galactic core. Okay, let's do it. Top secret for pirate eyes only. The UTA have confiscated a cargo of some of our mining ships and attempt to use it to establish a lookout post in this area. This is not good for business. We need to destroy their supplies and force them to restock elsewhere. It should not be heavily guarded. Alright, let's do it. 86 res. Nice.
Contract accepted.
Contract accepted. Let's see. Leave station. Let's see. Mining favor system. Alright. Ooh. Research. Interesting. Launchers. Alright, let's drop off our goodies first here. And then let's see, spacebar, system map F5. Ooh, that was easy. Ah, fortune smiles. We're lucky there are no UTA ships right here right now. They're probably off robbing some other mining patrol. These fringe roads are unmonitored, so the bastards just do as they damn well please. Let's loot the hell out of this place quickly before they come back. We need to keep an eye on or blast into Mac, send us some backup. But don't go shooting any green ships. The tactical system has been repaired and we are coming online now. Just need to fire the system up and make sure there aren't any crossed wires.
This is a public service announcement.
From the, let's see, tactics panel. From the tactics panel, you can get a complete radar view of the battlefield. Select ships with left click and issue attack and move orders, right click. You can drag, select multiple ships to give groups of orders. You can also customize various autopilot functions from the tactics panel. Neat. Oh, when you're not directly controlling your ships, the AI kicks in to navigate, fight, harvest res, and do basically everything a human pilot would do. At any time, you can see the state of all your ships in the hangar view. To the left of the screen, you can select different ships by pressing the number key associated with their hangar. Yep, got that. If the hangar is empty, you can prompt it to quickly build a new ship by pressing the num key of the hangar you want with no active ship. Okay, cool. Okay, tactics panel. So this is what we're dealing with here. Let's see. Ooh. So here are our targets. Okay. There's me, and that's my AI ship. No, oh, no. I'm here. These are the mining cruise ships. Alright, cool. Destroy cargo crates. Alright, I can do that. What are these goodies?
Cargo full, going to dump it off.
Go and dump it off. Alright, let's assist player, defensive AI, collect mode global, AI collect and drop off cargo, select all ships, master retreat, cycle ship, repair ship, toggle to advanced tactics. Ooh. Emergency dump all cargo, just armor plating. I wonder why I'd want to do that. Restorational crew, self-destruct. Turret mode global, set shield mode. Oh, look at all these things I can do. Cannon control, beam control, launch control. Wow. Shell control. Alright. Interesting. No. Good, we've acquired enough data. I can start upgrading some of our ship systems. We don't have a lot of data, but we have enough to get a few critical systems up to par. We'll have to choose which upgrades we think are most important. We should take care of this right away to get a leg up on our enemies.
I sure hope you're paying attention. There will be a
Level
quiz
up.
after.
Data. You learn level ups by collecting data pickups. Data can be found in many places, but most commonly from destroyed ships. Each time you gain a level, you receive an upgrade point to spend in the research screen. F4 to research. So we're level 1 and we have 3 upgrade points. Alright. So what nice it tells you how you compare to the enemies in your system. Okay, let's see here. Our reactors charge. Wonder why beams is gray. I wonder if none of my ships have beams attached to them. Alright. Oops. Alright. Let's do this. Wish I had seed launchers. Let's do reactors then. Let's drop one in. Oh, okay, interesting. Ooh.
Maybe you should read this.
When you finish upgrading your technology, some of your ships may become obsolete. You can upgrade the ships for free. Use the repair command from the tactics panel to send them back. Huh. How to upgrade for parts. Obsolete ships now are automatically upgraded anytime you warp to a new location. Cool. Respec category. Huh. Okay, so we gotta be careful about where we put our points. Let's go ahead and decline that. I really want to get into a little combat to see how these cannons do. Shit, UTA ships on the radar. I was hoping they wouldn't come back so soon, but we're not that lucky, are we? The job just got a bit more complicated and kicking over a few boxes. We'll have to take them out. Check your damn targets too. This place is crawling with civilian ships. The last thing we want right now is a three-way firefight. You know, a confrontation may not be a bad thing. If we destroy their ships, I can salvage most of their data and rebuild our database. We can pick up the escape pods and force the willing to work on our ship repairs. We lost quite a few of those crewmen with the red shirts in the explosion.
This is a public service announcement.
Kill or be killed. Keep an eye on the condition of your ships in the upper left corner. You can see how much armor, hull, and shield strength they have. The color green is healthy, red means you are in trouble. You can push F and R to lock onto various non-allied targets to see a similar readout of their ship in the upper right-hand corner. Enemy readouts have indicators which faction they belong to, as well as their faction relationship with you. Always check your targets so you don't accidentally fire upon friends. Watch your capacitor level, as it directly controls your ability to fire weapons, shields, cannons, lasers, and launchers to all take power to operate. Even sustained thrust will slow your recharge rate. If you tap out your power supply, you'll be left defenseless until you can recharge. Make shots count. Fire in short bursts. Yuki. We got him. Oh, fire hits us in those other guys. So, alright. Is that an escape pod? What is that? Is it a person? Not too fast, I can't catch it. Got him. Yeah, I'll kick them UTA assholes. Now we went and figured out some of our own folks gonna help them UTA bastards. I hate to be shooting my own boys, but Mama won't stand for it. Please go on and deal with them before they all turn tail and run off. I sent you one of them email things for your map. Y'all should be ready to stop by my station before scooting off. That was some real that's some real turd you have hanging off your ship. Max can sell you some fine booty to replace those rusty boomsticks you've been fighting with. Okay. What's this?
This is an unregistered broadcast from the Resistance, man. Fuck you, dude. Just say no to cannibalism. Zombies are real.
Yeah. Ooh, I look bad. If the audio is too loud, let me know. Okay, let's see.
This is a public service announcement.
You have to right now spend it. Alright, so we want to go. Sorry, we gotta take out this. This is a new mission we got. It looks like a handful of UTA workers have been feeding the UTA our supplies in exchange for credits. Now these plans are foiled. They're on the run. These bad seeds need to be taken care of before they find a way to flee the system. So can I go here first? I could see cannons being really hard to deal with. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, now we can buy this stuff. Standard shield, overload emitter. Standard reactor is a good balance between power output and capacitor size. Let's go ahead and upgrade our reactor. Wait, how much res do we have here? 104. Yeah.
You should read this.
Unlocking devices. To unlock a new ship device, you must purchase all the required blueprints. Once unlocked, it will show you up in the hangar. View component selection window. Keep in mind that some components require you to have upgraded your technology level in the research screen before you can use them. Let's see, we only have 7 res. And a reactor now available. Let's what's up here? Hangar. Let's see. Reactor. Okay. Reactors, rank 2. Hangars. Reactor. Boink. There we go. We have to hit the refit ship button. Not auto build.
Ship constructed.
Cool. Alright, we got a little more juice here. Let's go to system map and then deal with these guys. Oh! Wait, why do I have lasers? These things are so much easier to fire. This is too bad. Kinda wanted to use cannons. No, here's what I can't ship there.
I sure hope you're paying attention. There will be a quiz after.
Black boxes. When you destroy a ship, the black box is left behind. Collect back black boxes to reverse engineer that ship type. But larger ships will require more black boxes in order to successfully reverse engineer. Neat. Got him. Oh. Those missiles. Oh my god, those are missiles. Oh, my shield just popped. Alright, shield's back up. My ship went boom. Crap. When you lost a ship, you can either rebuild it by pressing the number key associated with the hangar. F2. No, wait. 2. There we go. Ooh, grab these pods. Captured crew. Look at his face. Hey man, please don't kill me. I was just following orders. I really don't even know why I'm out here. Well, I'm not going to kill you yet. Drones are expensive and the toilets are in need of scrubbing. Perhaps you can take a look at that crack in the reactor for me. Hell, you're going to eat a turd sandwiches without bread if I want you to. You even look at me wrong way, I'll toss your ass out the airlock. That might have been a bit harsh. This isn't awesome. This is as awesome as I am at fixing your tin traps. I could really use the extra crew working repairs. We should put anyone who's willing to use. The clockwork can also hold quite a few extra goons if we need to keep manpower in reserve. We don't really need to space everyone we come across. I agree with you somewhat. Let us not forget that these goons might be valuable if we pawn them off as workers. I'm sure there are many stations who are willing to pay for the extra manpower.
I sure hope you're paying attention. There will be a quiz after.
Each ship has a hangar desired for surplus crew count, default 20%. This value can be changed in the hangar view when a ship is created from that hangar. It draws upon the pool of excess goons to fill the desired crew count. As the pool drains, the ship may not be able to fully staff the desired count. Having lots of crew aboard your ships has many advantages. Crew members can repair damaged cell and armor components. They can also fight off foreign invaders that find their way on board the ship. Alternatively, goons that are not on board your ships can be sold at some space stations for various commodities. You'll see escape pods being ejected from destroyed ships. Retrieve escape pods to recruit more crew members. Pods of an enemy faction may not accept their new life as a pirate and will frequently be tossed out the airlock. If the captured crew accepts a pirate's life, that ship's crew count will increase, low faction relations, and high crew count. Interesting. High ship crew count will decrease the conversion chance. So if you have a lot of crew already, you may not get new crew. Interesting. If a ship ends up with more crew than desired crew count, the extra crewmen will be deposited into a pool of excess goons when the ship warps, refits, or goes back for repairs. Cool. Crap, I'm just taking a beating here. I guess I have to repair the ships.
Ship constructed.
Oh, they fire at my gate? That sucks. Alright, I may need to run away here. Let's see. Well, I can't leave when I'm in combat. This is maybe bad.
Ship destroyed.
Let's see, hangars. Let's switch you to that. So if I don't have enough rest to build ships, am I totally just boned here? Do I have to go back to my... I'm not supposed to fail this mission. Alright, let's see here. Not enough resources, harvest asteroids. Alright, so I go back to my mothership. Oh, this is embarrassing. Also, I may have jumped into combat without fully upgrading my stuff. Didn't help. You know what? I'm still kind of trying to do this cannon route here. So let's do this first. Let's change hull. Ooh.
Missing public service announcement.
Missiles and torpedoes are smart weapons. They will avoid things like asteroids or other objects that do not have electromagnetic signature. You can fire missiles and torpedoes to the default right mouse button. You can change the control assignment and advanced tactic up. Small micro-missiles. Micro-missiles are miniaturized low-yield missiles that can quickly be constructed to supply constant pressure to stabilize an enemy ship's shield regeneration system. Good versus hull, weak versus shields. Good versus armor, weak versus shields. So the two weapons that I would want to use are bad versus shields. Am I totally boning myself? Going this cannon route. Alright, change hull. We're gonna make it one dart. Keep those as missiles. Torpedoes. Good versus hull, weak versus shields. Good versus hull, weak versus shields. So missiles for fast-moving targets. Torpedoes for slow. Okay. Let's do that. Let's change hull to that. Build ship. Is that how much res these cost? Alright, and we're also gonna research. Let's research here. So, it's really between these two things. I really want to use cannon for some reason. Alright, we're gonna go cannons, and worst case, we're gonna have to reset our points and take a hit there. So, shields. Let's do launchers. Wow, so many points to put in. Let's do one into shields. Oh, point cost increases dramatically. Okay. So now, do we want to save our stuff or not? I want to save our points. So we want to go, let's see, I go here and mine some asteroids. So, plan. Mine enough asteroids to rebuild. Well, let's see. What's my res at? 16 out of 500. To rebuild my fleet. Ideally, something with more firepower, but some missiles would be nice. That building, at least it can help with collecting stuff. Like dying on the tutorial mission. Off to a good start. I can see if you had a big fleet of mining ships parked over an asteroid like that.
Strip club around here? I need a job.
Cargo full. Going to dump it off.
Well, alright. Out of curiosity, how much cargo? 1 or 2. Alright. Not really a fetish.
Returning to beacon.
Okay, let's F3U. We're gonna swap you. Change hull to you. Cannons.
Copy that.
Ship constructed.
Okay. We'll try this again. I just can't punch through their shields with my cannons. I guess the only good thing about this is when their shields do go down, I absolutely just obliterate them.
Penalties for dumping urine canisters in infantry lanes range from $900,000 fine to the penalty of death. Thank you.
Ooh. Well, the shields recharge once they drop. Nice. Scout now available. How many are there? Ooh, he has cannons. Your shields to recharge. Alright, switch back to you. Got him. Oh boy, you really showed that girl a good time. I hate to be a donkey's character, mister, but we still need some of that fine help. But we still need some of that fine help you've been providing. The mutated bastards have come back looking for their missing goons. I'd be thinking we waste them, and eventually they'll stop coming around here. Well, that's cool if you destroy a ship near your gate. They'll grab the cargo. That's cool. Alright, well, let's grab... what's this? Out of curiosity.
While I was scavenging the minefield, I had boarded a derelict spacecraft and noticed that there was shit growing all over the walls, so I got in my ship and got the hell out
Got the hell out of there. Alright. Neptune, this is our town. It looks like the UTA have come in looking for their missing supplies. We're going to have to send these guys packing just like the rest. Eventually they'll realize the solar system isn't worth their lost ships. The scouting party is quite a bit larger than last time. Great. So before we do that, let's go back to our home base. And let's go to our hangar. Actually, no. What do we want to do here? Let's look at our new ships. So, let's change all. Let's see, the Scout. The Scout packs a punch considering its size. It has both 4-weapon mount and a missile launcher. Unfortunately, the launcher is rear-mounted, making it somewhat trickier to use effectively. Small shooter, small launcher. The Hatchet. The Hatchet is originally a minor cargo hauler. It's quite heavy, but the Hatchet, thick hull, and huge cargo capacity make it grow to great miner and a worthy combat vessel. I like that. Do we want... I think we want to keep this guy as our missiles. Or do we want to harvest some res before I go into this combat situation? Yeah, let's... Oh, wait. We can only have... Ew. Hangar size, okay. Yeah, we'll keep you as... Actually, no, we're going to change you to that for now. And cannons... Scanner. Scanners are sweeping the surrounding area for cloaked ships. The scanner can create a brief disruption in a cloaked field, allowing the ship's combat systems to gain target lock. It's compatible with all utility class mounts. Okay. Ooh. Whoa. There's a lot of upgrades. Wow. Look at those ships. Look at all these ships. Sweet. Do like a good spaceship. Okay. F5 it. We're gonna go down to this asteroid. I'm gonna mine some res. Pew pew. Fine. Ooh. It is a little slow. I will say that. Alright, that should be enough here. Drop it off, come back to the station, check to see if we can find any upgrades, collect another cargo hold full, and go back, drop it off, and then go do our mission.
Stop spamming the general channel, people.
What was my cargo? My cargo was full. That's why I was going so slowly. Okay, black market catalog. Sacrifices range for power, interesting. Alright, I think I'm gonna buy this. Res Bank 8. Oh, is this the station bank? Convert goons to res. So, okay, so we can. Alright. That makes sense. How much is this? 55. I'm just going to buy that as well. Because you never know.
Cargo hold full. I'm returning to beacon.
Okay. Chug, 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 chug. Let's go ahead and what is our research? That's star map research. Engines. Let's upgrade our engines. I want cannons to level 2. 1 point left. Can't do anything. Keep it. Alright, F5. Should we engage in battle? Alright, let's do this. No, we wanted to. I'm gonna go to hangars. I'm gonna swap this out for an actual fighting ship. Let's not go into battle with a shuttlecraft. I'm not quite sure what the red means. Compared to what? How much is it increased by? Let's try the dart in combat. Switch to the cannons. We're gonna upgrade the shields. Oh, crud. Spent my points somewhere else. Crap.
Ship constructed.
Alright, let's do this.
Public service announcement.
Let's see, if we ever fill out guns, you can only use the Master Tree command from the tactics panel. You will lose any current mission progress, but you'll get to keep all the res data and level up so you've collected. Ships are expensive, so don't try and fight a losing battle. If you find yourself with no ships or res, fall back, harvest some res in a safe location. You can always build a short bus ship for free. Okay. Got him. More speed. Where are they going? All right, cans are starting to feel a little better here. Nice. Give me the data. Still not needed aim. I like the range on them. Did it run? Come on, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. It's a good tactic. You got the speed, run, get your shield recharge. Come on, missiles. Yeah. Ah, shoot it down. Sucks. What's that? Power is low. Another volley. Yeah, there we go. The boomerang. Neat. Shields down, you're in trouble. Well, this is gonna be the best day of my whole life, just like apple pie. I think we be done sending you on suicide missions now, mister. Come on, back to the clockwork, and we'll have us a drink on us. Well, that big old turd of yours polished up in no time. Grab that research at least. That boomerang now available. So my crew is maxed. Upgrade points for. Alright, let's go back to research. Put 2 in there, minimally. And then head back to home base.
The miners had made good on their promise. As the following weeks came and went, the Clockwork slowly took shape. Many miners had joined the Clockwork's crew in hopes of one day finding their fortune beyond the warp gate. Don and his crew had begun to make a name for themselves, a name that would eventually spread throughout the stars and become legend. Time had finally come to leave Earth behind and embark on the long journey to the core.
I feel like they took real people's faces, and photoshopped hair and facial hair onto them, and tattoos and glasses, and cybernetic implants. Weird. I have to admit my surprise that Elsa's friends were able to patch up the clockwork in decent time. Let's hope it doesn't fly apart around the first bend. Should have more faith in these people. They took a risk lending us a hand, and we should pray we find such luck in the future. You two need to stay focused. Don't forget, we almost got killed back there, and we haven't even left home yet. As long as we're willing to pay us, we can stay to build up the fleet and collect the supplies we need. Beyond that, we have no time for chivalry or fight a losing war. Get the hell out of here. Getting the hell out of here is all that matters now. My green screen. I think it's the autofocus on the camera. The autofocus and like my shiny dome of a forehead reflecting light. Play with it some more. Alright. Well, it looks like these feeble repairs will allow us to build a much larger vessels. We need to be on the lookout for black boxes. I can use them to reverse engineer new ships and rebuild our database.
Maybe you should read this.
Mothership has been upgraded. You can now hold more ships, more cargo, more crew, and more kick ass. Oh, and kick more ass. Okay. The Goon cloning facility has also come back online. We'll now receive an influx of clone goons every time you level up. Cool. Let's see.
I sure hope you're paying attention. There will be a quiz after.
Every star system has some level of civilian and UTA presence. Many conflicts erupt in the system, and it's up to you to interact with them or not. Choosing to interact with an event or not can have a long-lasting effect on the system and its inhabitants. Be aware that the galaxy may entice you to make some hard decisions by killing friendly ships to gain quick resources, data, and especially blueprints. Mouse over the event markers on the system map to find out exactly what's going on there. Usually UTA ships are the most likely to cause you trouble in any given star system. Their ships blockade all warp gate exits. If you want to travel to any new systems, you have to deal with a UTA blockade. Woo, these are all missions in the system. Cool. And the gate. Alright. Unblock the warp gate. Alright, so research, we got 2 points. So we need 3 for cannons upgrade. Hull research will determine how much damage a ship can take. Will also determine how much cargo and crew the ship can carry. Interesting. Armor is a protective layer around the ship's hull. Ships have 4 armor quadrants, each with a different plating. Armor will reduce the damage a ship's hull will take from weapons fire. Armor itself can also become damage, reducing its effectiveness. Okay, so basically, one thing to level up is engines. Alright, let's think about that. Let's look at our hangars.
Public service announcement.
Ooh, plates. All but the smallest ships can have armor plating installed. Different plating types can be mounted onto different quadrants of the ship, depending on the size and shape of the ship. Some armor sections tend to take more damage than others. Each plate will add cost and weight to the ship. Cool, another hangar. What do we got here? The Boomerang. The Boomerang is a very light and therefore maneuverable ship, trading firepower for speed. It is lightly armed for its class, with only 2 preferred guns, but it is very hard to hit. Piloted by an expert. Alright, so I'm flying a hatchet. Can we upgrade you? Change hull. Let's also upgrade you to a hatchet. Although I like the missiles. I like the missiles. The Gimp. Maybe we do this. Let's do one more hatchet with upgraded shields. Upgrade our shields here. Armor plating, alright. Leave our plates intact, and we'll add a double missile launcher here with this stuff. Yes, yes, that sounds like a good idea. System map. Alright, research. Let's drop one more into engines, why not? Pew. I thought I had swapped you out.
The other day, while I was scavenging the minefield, I had boarded a derelict spacecraft and noticed that there was shit growing all over the walls, so I got in my ship and got the hell out of there.
Got the hell out of there. Let's see, a large amount of trash. A large amount of trash is accumulated in the area. Local business owners are willing to pay to ensure you disposed of it. The work is extremely dangerous as these substances are incredibly volatile. To make matters worse, the UTAS frowns upon this type of waste disposal. Interesting. A civilian ship needs to be escorted through a particularly bad region of space. Well, the UTA already cheesed off of me, so let's not. Let's start the trash heap. You know what? I think you guys could get in the way of these explosions. How can I? Let's see, tactics. Select all ships. I'm gonna tell them to hold position. Yeah, go there. Pew. Out of curiosity, can I tell you to attack stuff? No. Okay. Guess only other ships.
1778 to 44
What did I ever do to you?
All right, select all ships. Get them. What did I ever do to you? Sorry, buddy.
This is an unregistered broadcast from the Resistance, man.
Oh man, just say no to cannibalism. Let's see, 14 barrels left. Ooh, data. No, do not expire. Civilian chip still there? Yeah. What are you? A turtle head. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, let's see, one more group of pods, and I assume the UTA will come after us. What are we dealing with this? Oh, whoa! No. Oh, my shields are fudged. Man, he just drilled me.
Ship destroyed.
Alright, maybe we should focus on these wings first. Oh!
Ship constructed.
Even with that hammerhead helping us. We gotta get in there and help that hammerhead. Ah!
Destroyed.
Ship constructed.
Man, that turret. Come on, range. Wow. That turret just sliced me to bits. At least we got Pug. First, we got a lot of juice out of that one. Ooh.
Ship constructed.
They did not want to join my crew?
Cargo full, going to dump it off.
Alright, go and dump it off.
My operating system has encountered an unexpected error and must be shut down. If you see this error again in the future, please contact
Player_1.
for assistance.
Blair_1. I was one barrel left too. Alright, mission complete. Alright, that's good. We ended up with more res than we started out with. Although that turret ship just... didn't like how quickly it shredded through my setup. What do we got? 0 points, system map. Alright, what are our other options here? Bodyguard. A civilian ship needs escorting. Let's try bodyguard. Interesting. Whoa, what the heck did you just fire off? Shields are down already? That's bad. Oh, that's weird. It's going backwards. It looks like it's going backwards.
Please adhere to the code of conduct
It's going
for posting
forwards.
system log.
Nice. Where's it heading? Right there. Sweet. You know, worst case scenario, if I failed the mission and that ship got destroyed, I'd be able to get its plans. Not that. Whoa, that is a big missile. Whoa, is he cloaked? Alright, let's rendezvous. It's our friend here. Gotcha.
I wonder if your eyes really do pop in space.
Oh. Come on, missiles. There we go. Nice. Okay. So expires in. So if I jump around the system too many times, eventually these missions will disappear. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Let's go to... Let's do a test. Battleless UTA patrol. assume my ships will be repaired when I pop into this new system, right? Whoa, you're not messing around. What's the situation here? That's it? My missiles will switch targets on the fly. Fire my base. So if I select you and say repair, so you'll warp away. Jump back to the fight. Okay. Oh, your shields are down. You're in trouble. Oh, my trouble. Ooh, water res. Tug now available, sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and warp. That's the right button here. We have plenty of jumps left to get these guys. Let's jump here. So, change hull. Medium hulls. We cannot build this yet, can we? The Tug. The Tug is a mid-range cargo carrier armed with a turret and missiles. It is more than capable of defending itself in combat, I would say so, while still being able to harvest and haul nearby resources. Cool. 3 points. Well, I don't know. Where are my launchers? Let's drop one into launchers. Damage strength, max speed, alright. Ooh, reload speed, that's nice too. Oh, max health, that means they can be destroyed. Alright, so I can't, can I build this yet? I can build this yet. Oh, yeah, so let's see. So change that to a cannon. Missiles, alright, we're good here. Tractor beams. Let's try it. Let's try it. And refit check.
Ship constructed.
That was pretty quick. Yeah, its cannons are less swift, though. We'll have to try it out in combat. We're gonna be sure here. So, which is Crash Heap? I assume the missions will just keep popping up like this.
My operating system has encountered an unexpected error.
Oh, because that trigger will target the ship. Okay, good.
Again in the future, please contact
Blair_1. That's right. Grab the missiles. Get them. Oh yeah. Let's see. Are these all grouped up together? No. 3 clusters. Oh, I like those missiles. Yeah, get that guy. I assume rebuilding missiles takes a little juice. Let's see. Not that much, really. Alright, next pile. I like the ship. Feels good.
The other day, while I was scavenging the minefield, I had boarded a derelict spacecraft and noticed that there was shit growing all over the walls, so I
Got the hell out of it and got the hell out of there. Feel like the we're hearing the beginnings of the zombie infestation.
1778 to 44178.
Nice shot. What do we got ship-wise here? Just a little one. I wonder how much rip I'd use if I popped that turtle head. Pirate! Trying to be the good guy or be the pirate. Oh, 2 for 1. Yeah. Feeling powerful. Alright, mission complete. Feeling good here. Let's that's the right button here. Let's move on to bodyguard, beacon basher. Let's see, res 20, 74, 21, 24, 21. Okay, all the same. Let's do this mystery mission. How about that? Ooh, that is a lot of stuff. Ambient events pop up from time to time. There's no particular objective to the ambient event. Ambient events do tend to have some valuable resources that you may want to exploit. Sounds good. That's a lot of dudes. So let's see. This guy is going to enter for battle. So we've got one. Alright. Whoa! Going all in. No! Why would you just park there? Broadside them. Gotta get you rebuilding. It's the wrong two button. Fire no missiles, keep firing missiles. Oh, these guys have cannons. Crossfire now. Finish you off. Yeah, this is a broadcast from the Resistance, man. Zombies are weird. I'm gonna put my missile. Alright, let's pick up our goodies. So was this a successful mission? Did we do it? We lost that ship. That's no fun.
Ship constructed.
What's in here? A little bit of data. Actually, did I hang her? Okay, I did upgrade you. Okay. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and research. 5 upgrade points. Subsystems. Subsystems research improves effectiveness of all utility-based components. Tractor beams, point defense, nice. Scanners and boosters of all types. Crew. Crew research determines a crewman's training as well as their ability to successfully recruit new members. A crew is responsible for repairing hull damage, armor sections. High crew training will also give you an edge when dealing with on-board combat. Oops. Interesting. Turrets. Turrets can function independently of a ship orientation. High turret research will allow these turrets to track more effectively and be less affected by sudden ship movement. I think that'd be good for my cannons. There's so many things to research. Well, let's drop one of the turrets. I think I want to do requires 3. Let's drop it. Keep pushing our cannons a little bit. 1 point left. Booster overdrive, point defense, subsystem beam length. Let's hold off on subsystems. Don't have a ton of those except what? Our mining, or no, a tractor beam. Ooh, that's a big health bonus. Hull bonus. That's a lot of life bonuses too. Do you little guys, do you have armor? So, medium and small ships have armor. I assume large ships do too. You only have hull. Let's drop it into hull then. For the long term, I assume I'm going to replace the little ships with bigger ones. Oh, decisions. Alright, let's do... hull. Okay. Supply shipment. So we can... They show up on the map. Yeah. Alright, let's pop these. Oh no! I rescue you? Oh, nope. I may have run into you with my ship. Ooh, that is a big pod. Look at that. Alright. So really... So I could just keep doing these missions endlessly. How's my res? 525. Let's fill up our cargo containers real quick. Take a look at this. See how fast we can make a bit of cash. My 2 tractor beams here.
Distress beacon 7 Saratoga. Self-destruct sequence activated due to unknown biological foreign contaminant.
Unknown biological foreign contaminant. These tractors can grab the stuff faster. Ew! Oh, I stole it. But blast it just gets destroyed. It doesn't rip any of this stuff out. My cargo hold is huge. I guess without a mining laser on the ship is less useful. So I can't. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, let's go ahead and beacon basher. I don't think we've done a beacon basher yet. Let's do that. Beacons. Let's see how those are far away. Missiles away. Oh, I got lots of goodies. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Oh, big UTA ship. Where's my status here? Alright, let's go to... First, select you, repair. Yep, I'll drive you until you come back.
Ship constructed.
But I do pop out from my beacon, so I gotta remember that. I'm fighting farther away from it. Whoa, those exploding barrels drop their shields, nice. What happened? Oh, it's fighting back. It's fighting back. Want those guys. Was that a new ship type? It was. Alright. UTA security base. What's this thing? Bodyguard. UTA patrol. Civilian patrol. I wonder if the question is, how fast will my rep drop if I'm hunting for more ship plans? I think I have all the UTA ship plans that are in the system. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop into the security base and see what's what. All these systems. 5, 6, 11. I'm gonna pop into these security bases. I'm gonna see. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do first? I'm gonna go here. Check out the black market really quick. Make sure there's nothing new there. And then. Okay, nothing new there. Alright, let's pop in. I can do a mass retreat of things. Nope, 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 nope. Hold on, you crazy mother truckers. Is there a command to this? All ships go over here. So if I just fly at this thing at full speed, can I dock? Yes. So I can't buy it because they are cheesed off at me. Okay, good to know. They sell disruptor cannons. Ooh. Second generation disruptor cannon. Second generation pulse cannon sacrifices projectile speed for range for devastating pulse. So slow, low range, slow speed, armor, medium armor. Improve relations. If the faction hates you, you might be able to offer a bribe. Relations too low to trade. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we could take this ship. I think we could take this station. Do I get all the goodies on the station? There's no reinforcements. We want to try to get one more level. Station's level. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's attack. All ships, engage. Oh, yeah, there are reinforcements. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't think we can deal with all of these guys. Oh no, you're just gonna go, you're gonna run headlong into. Go, 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 go! Please go faster. Let's go, let's go! Oh! That was a terrible miss. Okay, so that answers that question. We need a little more something before we can jump in there. Ooh. If we can avoid... We might be able to get some civilian ships. Yes, let's go to the conflict.
I sure hope you're paying attention. There will be a quiz after.
A conflict event occurs when a local faction of the system can't get along, which is most of the time. There's no particular objective in a combat event, but you are free to participate. A combat event is great for a place to earn some black box data from destroyed ships. Yes. My thoughts exactly. So, we're going to be hoping for the hammerheads here. Let's go. All ships. Why don't you park right there? But it's 3 hammerheads versus 1 guy. I wonder. Alright, yeah, there's the reinforcements, dude. I wonder if I ding one of these ships.
Come again?
At least the village ships are not messing around. Come on.
Hostages give you lip, you throw them out the window.
I need some bigger UTA ships in the system. I want to go cheesing off my allies. Ooh, shields are down. Shields are down. Oh, that's the ship. All the hammerheads don't even have a scratch on them. Will Shix. It's not the bloodbath I was hoping for. Rather lopsided. 3 points. Drop one into armor. Alright, let's hold on to our points. Any more fighting gonna go on here? No. Bodyguard. Trash heap. Patrol. Try the bodyguard. So we'll do one more mission, one or two more missions, and then I gotta get going for today.
Penalties for dumping urine canisters in open trade lanes range from $900,000 fine to the penalty of death. Thank you.
My goons are maxed. Where'd they go? That's weird.
Reminder, all trade pilots are to submit themselves for drug tests and cavity searches.
Alright, mission complete. Should we try to tackle that station? Should we make that? I assume once I leave, once I open up the warp gate. Once I open up the warp gate, tech level 5. I can always come back. Maybe I can't. Let's see. Let's click on it and see what happens. Let's see what kind of opposition we're going to be dealing with. Alright, here's the first gate we need to cross. The UTS ships are loaded down with warp inhibitors, so we'll need to wipe out every last one of them before we can access the warp network. We should expect similar blockades at every warp gate between us and the core. Oh! That thing's lasers this one. Alright, shields down, go to work missiles. There go my shields. Alright, ship destroyed. Give me the goodies. That wasn't so bad. That's the last of the bastards. Unfortunately, from this moment on, it gets nothing but harder. We're going to survive it. It's a pirate's life. It's all we have to live for now. Warp gate is back online, so let's heat up the warp reactor instead of course. We've been here for far too long. It's time we moved on.
Penalties for dumping urine canisters in open trade lanes range from $900,000 fine to the penalty of death. Thank you.
Dumping urine canisters in open trade lanes. That sounds great. Do you think we can take that base? I don't think we can take the base yet. Let's pop back over there one more time. So it's 2 points. Maybe I'm level 2, really. Drop another armor. Okay. Be nice if we get that armor from that security station. Let's slide back in there and see what's what. Come on, missiles. Alright, station back to working on you. Oh, the shields are down. Shoot. If I have to switch targets each time, they're gonna go with their shields back and probably repair. My shield's crap. So their shields are back. Their hull never took any damage. Armor. Supposed to keep firing in the same spot. Oh, almost got him, almost got him. Yeah! Big explosion, big explosion. Ooh, are those plans? Those are plans. Heck yes. Alright, 3, you need to go in tactics. You need to go. You can make it out of there. Come on, buddy. Just hold him to 1. And then can I go to repair? You know what? It's time for master training. Ooh. Sweet. So I got some new goodies. What did I get? What did I get? Let's see, I think I got that armor upgrade. Press the right button here. Yeah, armor. Medium armor is thicker and thus has a greater mass than light armor. It provides a good balance between ship speed and protection. Armor is divided between the 4 sections of the front ship, front, rear, and left, right. Crew will gradually repair damaged armor over time. Interesting. What else did I get? It was not the engine. It was some sort of cannon upgrade, wasn't it? Yeah. Medium disruptor. Let's try it out. Let's see what kind of range we're dealing with. If it's really that slow. Slow and low. I don't know. I think I'm doing decent damage now. Let's see. F3. Let's switch back, but we will upgrade our armor plating. That makes these ships more expensive to build. But let's say we want to refit, you stay the same. Because you are tiny and need no armor. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump to the new system, and then I'm going to get going for today. Alright, let's head to the gate. You know, interesting. Do I even need to go to the system? I could just jump to the new one, right?
This is a public service announcement.
As you clear warp gate blockades, you'll unlock connections that allow you to travel to different star systems. The map shows all warp gate connections in the galaxy and how powerful each star is. As you get closer to the core, the star tech levels will increase. Be aware of traveling to a star that the level well beyond your own. The more dangerous a star is, the more red it will have on its icon. If a star is beneath your level, it will be green, while yellow means your levels are evenly matched. In addition to tech levels, there are many defining features of a star system. Most important is the civilian and UTA relationships with you. Your actions can change these relationships, altering how they respond to you and what missions are available. Your relationships do not carry over from one star to another. Every new star system you come across will have been untainted, but not necessarily hospitable opinion of you. Okay, well that's good. That's good. Lets us wheel and deal our way around the galaxy. So we are there. We only have one option, so I guess let's go to number 5. Proxima. Star type Science, Tech level 5, Tech focused balance, UTA strength 3, Civ strength, or 2, Civ strength 1, trade data 22 to 40. Like, ooh, the UTA like me. Interesting. Maybe I take advantage of that and capture some civilian ships. Add to my growing portfolio. I can't believe we actually cracked the gate. I haven't left home since I was a kid before the UTA locked down the outer fringe worlds. Dr. Carlo, as impressive as it may as it may be to you, this is elementary compared to what's ahead. While doing projects for the UTA, we came across Titan-class warp gates. Only the UTA flagships was able to power them, but we never saw them used. Supposedly they used a massive emitter called the Titan beam to generate the energy required. I'm not sure. I'm sure by now there are dozens of Titan gates between us and the core. Sadly, your optimism is little merit, as we currently have no way to operate them. Well, that was a nice story, but I assume you have a plan to remedy our technological shortcomings, right? Indeed, the Titan beam mechanism isn't beyond my understanding, but acquiring the parts will be problematic. The first thing we need is a focus crystal suitable to emit the beam. I'm going to need to do some local scans. Unfortunately, I don't expect the civilian science base in the system to be very hospitable. I have a soured relationship with them. On the other hand, Admiral Jameson is posted at the UT base in the system, and he owes me a favor. Admiral Jameson, have you gone batshit crazy? Don't you remember the other day when we destroyed a whole pile of UTA attack ships? All the pew-pewing and explosions, remember? Carl's right on this one. Those UTA colonies are isolated as everyone else. They have no clue of what's going on beyond their gates. I've seen these UTA operations long enough to realize that they are anything but organized. They go months without supply drops and turn to freelancers and mercenaries to make ends meet. I would bet there are several UTA colonies that are similarly in rough shape. It's worth checking out, but carefully.
I sure hope you're paying attention. There will be a quiz after.
You are now let loose upon the galaxy. You are free to take jobs, interact with colonies, and wreak havoc. Alright. Take your time and explore the universe. Use the objective F1. You need to get yourself back on track. Check the system map F5 frequently to see what's going on in your neighborhood. Clear additional warp gates, blockades, and travel to new systems using the star map. Off come the training wheels. If at any time you feel the need for a refresher, you can push F7 to see a list of all tutorials you have presented so far. Okay. Welcome to Proxima. UTA like, civilian dislike. Perfect. Can now run amok. Ooh. What time is it? Let's go check out this bar fight real quick. Real quick. Take advantage of the chaos. Oops. I knocked my desk over. Okay. Oh, you're firing stuff already. Select all ships. Defensive mode. Passive. Y'all just stand by. Just stand by. Let's see, who looks like they are in trouble? You look like you could be in trouble. Ow! Alright, passive mode and park yourself. Select all ships. Park yourself over here. You know, for being civilian ships, you guys are doing work on these military vessels. These are my guys. Well, I was hoping for a more even fight here. It's a bit disappointing. I'm getting this UTA goodies. Level up though.
Distress beacon, US-7, Saratoga. Self-destruct sequence activated due to unknown biological foreign contaminant.
Unknown biological contaminants. Well, these guys are gonna come in one at a time, aren't they? Real disappointing. Don't want to nuke my reputation immediately with these civilians. Alright, let's head out of here. Press the right button. Alert. Anyone under attack? I'm under attack. Select all ships. Go this way. Okay, fine. Oh. I just came with a missile. Okay. So, for tomorrow, what do we want to do? Take a look at the system map. Got a level 11, and level 6. Got a science guy. Bill. We got a science station that does not like us. Beacon basher, so we can improve our relations with the civs or focus on the UTA. So tomorrow, I think in this level we're gonna work on the UTA rep. But we can still dock with stations that don't like us. So, worst case scenario, we can always blow up the science station and take its stuff, because, you know, pirates. Alright. Wow, the system is very connected. 6. Alright. So we got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of blockades to defeat. Alright, how do we save? Save game. Oh, look at my old playthrough. 2011, wow. Time flies. Can I delete these? Yeah, let's delete them. Save game, save game. Oh. Studio One. Should I do it by system? Nah, that doesn't make sense. Studio One, yeah. Accept.
Game saved.
Game saved, thank you. Okay. So, what's today? Monday. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably around 8:30 or 9. I'm usually a little. I'm going to try to stick to starting around 8. But except for Tuesdays, it might be a bit later. So I'm going to start between 8:30 and 9, I'd say, on Tuesday. And which is tomorrow. And we will keep on pirating. Have a lot of fun. So guys, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.